episode 6 of Doom, the Dark Ages. In the last episode, we took on the Ancestral Forest, and I don't know how we managed to do it, but we managed to get all of the challenges done. We got all the secrets and everything. We got it all. So, count them. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, about to be 9. Anyway, let's not waste any time and let's get into it. Ancestral Forge. Using the sacred energy of the Ancestral Forge, Thera looks to assist the Slayer. Alright, here we are.
The mine is open.
Taking a look at the challenges. Score 10 direct hits with the grenade launcher weapon. Lock down demons with shield saw for 20 seconds total, so that's consecutively. Discover 7 secret areas, and that'll give you the Reverent weapon skin for your accelerator. So nothing too challenging. So you got the 10 direct hits with the grenade launcher, and that's self-explanatory. You could do that with, like, literally any kind of demon. And again, this right here, the sawed off, that is a consecutive amount of time. So it's not like you have to do it for 20 seconds, like, on one demon. Because, it ticks up over time, so it counts towards it. So, that being said, yeah, you have to actually get a direct hit. Like that. See? So you can do that very easily with the water demons. You just have to make sure that you keep your distance, because you will take splash damage. Also, yes, those do count towards aim.
That heart powers the forge. It needs to be reactivated.
I mean, there's a slight organic nature to this little area. Yeah, about that. So the Ancestral Forge, believe it or not, is the remains of a Titan. I think it's either a demon or just a Titan in general. Yeah, it was correct. But either way, like, it's massive. And that heart there is one of the remnants. Anyway, got a fight coming up. So let's get to it. Got a key up there too. As you would have guessed, you got 2 left. 1 left. 0 left. By default, the shield saw will stick into an enemy for 2 seconds. farm this easily. The indication that the cooldown is ready for the kill saw to be thrown is when the blades come back out. So you can just do this, lather, rinse, repeat. Look at that, she's running away, she's scared of us. And yes, just like with Eternal, the Whiplash is a girl. And all I'm gonna say is, a case where I can say that, did I seriously just kill that thing with the shield saw and a little bit of the gun? Wow. Alright, that was cool. Yeah, see, look at that. We're already getting these... We're already getting this stuff done. Look at that. It's amazing. Anyway, we got the key up there, which... Oh, hi. Oh. Right about that, was, I got a text just now, so I had to reply back to it. Let's see. Yeah, so this is a secret area right over here, I'm pretty sure. It should be. Which will count towards the secrets. So, this is actually a really easy level to get. Yeah. Challenges done. Because you got 9 secrets, you only need 7 to complete the challenge. But we're gonna go for everything except for that. That's the just spun around. Like spun around when he died. He's just like, I don't want to play this game anymore. He just died. Yeah, we got a... How's that? Give me that! I always love it when they do that pose there. They're just like... Anyway, so down there we have a new type of collectible, a Wraith Stone. That is exclusively for the highest level upgrades that you can get for your weapons, and I believe the shield as well. So that's pretty cool. We got a ammo essence, actually, speaking of. We got our secret over here. Okay, this is not a secret area. This is what leads to the secret area, so let's... Yeah. Okay, for a second I thought this stuff would hurt me, because there's a level later in the campaign that does have that. Yeah, anyway. Alright. We get this. And we can also open up the other one over here. It's pretty cool. So that's one secret done. We already got a codex entry. So let's go ahead and not do that yet. Oh, is it? Looky here, we got some wolves. So we got 3 of these. One right here. It's actually kind of cool how you can actually see it appear like the second that you do that. So we got one of them done. Still 2 left. I believe that these statues are only in the general area of where the Wraithstone is. If I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, not sure, but just know that sometimes I will have to look something up just to verify where it is. Other times I'll know from memory. So please forgive me if it takes me a while to find the other collectibles. It is not my intention to draw things out. It's just that I'm trying to be as thorough as possible, because this is literally the very first... What the hell was that? This is the very first time I've ever done a 100% playthrough of the game. Well, I say 100%, but it's not truly 100%. Because I'm not going after the Ultra Nightmare and Pandemonium difficulties. I'm only going after all the collectibles, all the codex entries, all the challenges, all that stuff. Because that's all that matters. Okay, well that just leads to my death. Except there's no death. I got a little bit of rubble from the statue just fell on that wolf's head. It's like, oh, he's wearing a little hat. Anyway, excuse me. Alright, I think they might be, like, spread out in this level, actually. Thinking about it now. Which is a good thing, because you want to actually do that. You want to make sure that the wolf statue things are spread out, so that way someone will actually take the time to look for them instead of them being so close together that you could get it done within like 2 seconds. Like in Siege Part 1, you know how to do that. Anyway, I guess if there is nothing else to do, go ahead and turn on this little thingamabob. Alright.
Power activated. 2 more switches left.
Ow. By the way, this isn't the only time that we'll be going over here. Let me look around a little bit more. Yeah, you could tackle these in any order if you want, so it's not like you're restricted. Got the shrine over there, but we're actually going to go back to the gate over here. Oh, hi. Oh, you missed. So that's the second one. The third one. Oh, hi. I just managed to parry the helmet without even trying. And you're gone. I guess that means the wolves are in the same general area? Hold on. I need to look this up, because, so there's two Doom wikis that I tend to use. One of them is, the Doom wiki, which, alright, we have two Doom wikis. We have the one with the pixelated cacodemon that you'd see in the original Doom. But then we have Doom Wiki with the cartoonish looking cacodemon. And that's what I tend to use, because honestly, like, if you... Okay, so I'm gonna sound a little hypocritical when I say this. I use the GTA Wiki for looking at stuff for, like, new stuff about Grand Theft Auto. You know, like new cars coming in the DLC or something like that. That's the fandom version, but I don't mind using it, because I tend to look on my phone anyway. Then we have the doomwiki.org, which is different from the fandom. That said, they also have a walkthrough for the levels. Yeah, so... No, here it is. Ancestral Forge. Yeah, so this wiki that I'm talking about, the doomwiki.org, they have a dedicated walkthrough page for each level for Doom the Dark Ages. So they have the essential stuff, so that's like the Heart Chamber and entering the Ancestral Forge and everything, but they also have the challenges, which, you know, right. So, alright, so the one wolf that we're missing is guarded by a Vagrant, which, something that someone brought up on a Facebook page that I'm on. Not page, it's a group. And yes, I use Facebook, I'm an old person. I'm not really. I'm 28, I'm not old. I feel old, but I'm not old. Anyway, someone brought up the fact that they don't like how a certain enemy is called Champion after their name. I'm not going to reveal the name of the enemy because you'll see them in a few episodes from this. Just know that they wanted their last name to be Commander, and they wanted the Commander name to be spelled with a K at the beginning of it instead of instead of a C, because of the first enemy name, or like the name of it. And so I'm like, so you wanted to be like Mortal Kombat? Yeah, so the Doom Wiki mentions that you have to go to the 10 o'clock position of the heart. So that's over here. Got some gold here. We're gonna take our time in this area, even after we fight everything. Die. Oh, hi. Revenant! Revenant? More like Revocant. We got a secret over here. Go here. Oh. Oh, we have another secret over here. That is not a secret area. I thought it was. Oh my god, I just raised the shield and he's like, I'm out of here! Alright, is that not it? Okay, no, I'm not going crazy. I'm not about to make the stupid ass joke about crazy. I was crazy once. I've heard that so many yes, so many no, so many times. Usually on VR chat. No, I'm not beginning it, I just played the game. Alright. Let me do that. Okay. Okay, where's the leader? Okay then. We got this over here. This is a shortcut. Kidding. Arachnotron? More like Arachnodon. We got third secret. We got a toy. My voice starting to give out. Alright. So we got that. We got a ruby, which is good. Alright. Here we go. So we got both of the rubies. We got gold down there. We got more gold. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to check on whether or not I actually was streaming. It was. Just, it's amazing how good this wood is. Because it's not shattering from my jumping. You would think it would, but no. Yeah, some good wood. And I'm just running around in circles. Just keep running around in circles, Anyone remember what that song was? He's sleeping. So there's the gold down there. Also, wait. The game glitched again. I just now noticed. Because I'm already at 230 gold. I haven't even collected all the gold in the level. Like, at all. I mean, I'm not upset. It's just kind of confusing, but, you know. Anyway. There we go. There's the wood. Okay, the oversized six-legged spider. Bring it on. Now we can get the Wraithstone. We got gold over here too. Like there is a lot to this level. We're just barely scratching the surface. Like you think it's just this area, but no, there's more. We're Billy Mazing this shit. For example. Oh my god, we got more bad guys. He just shot the whiplash. Give me that Wraithstone. Alright. Wraithstones, as I stated before, are the only way to upgrade the last ever upgrade for a weapon. I think it's only the weapons too. Let me check real quick. Yeah, so from my understanding here in the DoomWiki.org, by the way, just clarifying. So the Wraithstone is used to only, if my brain would let me focus. That heat wavering effect is really cool. That distortion. That's gonna be really hard to do. Anyway. Yeah, so as you can see, we have a whopping 7 weapons that can be upgraded to a fully upgraded kit. So we have all of these. And as I'm going to show, you need 3 rubies for this. You can already get the fulmination. You can get the Wraithstone's use for it. And that also unlocks the Weapon Mastery Challenge. Which, you know, that's pretty easy, right? So... yeah. I'm gonna spend this Wraithstone on Overload. And just from upgrading one of these weapons to Mastery level, you will get a trophy for fully upgrading it. You'll also get another trophy or achievement, depending on what platform that you're playing on, for doing this to all of your weapons. This one is pretty easy. All you have to do is, you know, do what it says. Which we are. Because why wouldn't we? First, we're going to go ahead and get this one done. This lever is done. If I could focus. My brain does not want me to focus. It's like,
no, I don't want you to focus. I want you to be goofy.
I already am goofy. Just not the Disney one. Anyway. Alright, so that is 2 down, 1 to go. And, you're gonna want to remember what happened at the very end of the last level, or what'll happen in a few minutes. Right now, got another fight coming up. Got more secrets over here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You want to be as thorough as possible with this level. Like, absolutely. You're probably thinking, oh, okay. Right, so anytime you have a weapon with a mastery challenge, it'll have another tab here for the challenges. You can tackle these as... Yeah. Yeah. This one is incredibly easy. So you just have to cause overloaded or lightning arc damage to demons with the plasma rifle cycler, which is insanely easy. Because all you have to do is yeah, that's all you have to do is just so any enemies that are nearby will be affected by the lightning, and that will add up over time. So the more enemies nearby to an enemy that you're shocking, that will ultimately speed up the process. Anyway, got more gold! Alright. So we got this gold up here. We got this stuff over here. Okay, not there. I thought it was right there. Well, not going crazy, you know? Well, not. Ah, there it is. So this leads you into this. And that doesn't open. But that is the opening area that we started off with. Now, so we got 5 secrets. We got another secret up here. We got a fight. We got... Oh, we have another secret over here, too. Hey. Look at that. Look how easy this is. You can just chain this together like it's nothing. Look at that. Like, you can do this very, very easily. Look at that, we're already at 207 out of 500. Look how easy that is, dude. Like, seriously. Like, these masteries can get pretty challenging if you're not paying attention and you don't know what to do. But just be aware, like, there are ways to easily do things in this game. Like, the developers made this game very, very approachable. For example, look at this. Look at that. Look how freaking easy that is. Like, we are just building it up. No questions asked. We are, like, we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Of course, we also have this underground area right over here. But that is all the secrets in this area that I know of. Because we've gotten pretty much everything. We don't need that life sigil because we're already maxed. So, I guess all we have to do now is just press that last lever. Alright, here we go.
The heart has been
But
primed.
we are going to go
We can
down
use the
there and
forge
get
now.
that little
See you at
hidden
the
area.
elevator.
Right. It's not a secret, it's just an area. Oh, this upgrade. This is a godsend if, like, you're mostly using the shield to block stuff. But it recovers quicker from taking damage, and will also recover quicker after getting broken. Which, unlike the zombie enemies, you don't have to worry about, you know, losing your shield permanently. It does come back after a few seconds. It's just that with that upgrade, it becomes faster. Anyway. Yeah. So... Oh, we don't have enough. Shit. Alright. Oh, this one. There's still a few secrets left in this level, but you'll want to remember... I know what that is. I'm not crazy. And I'm certainly not stupid. Now, I know what that is. It's... This game is fooling me into thinking, oh, hey, it's something that you haven't found yet. You want to know what it is? It's the thing that I'm missing over here. Is this. Yeah. So, just remember, this... I don't know if that's a glitch or something, but... Yeah, that shouldn't be doing that. 'Cause, I got everything in this entire area. At least I'm pretty sure. Unless... Let me look around a little bit more real quick. do that. Like, that's the thing about these levels, is that you're able to take your time with everything. But I'm pretty damn sure I got everything. Oh, hi! Yeah, so that Aganon champion has now become the Aganon Hunter, the same enemy type that the Slayer suit said during the final encounter that we had in the previous level. At distance, they will have their kill raise just like before, but these just have far less effect. So you'll want to keep a medium distance. I'm not going to go into that door just yet. I still need to see, because there's obviously a pathway there. I'm not crazy. Like that area here. It's for something. Unless it is. It might be. I don't know. But I feel like it is. Really, I'm not missing. Am I? What the hell that was. My controller started vibrating like... Weird. Yeah. Let's see. Really? Nothing at all. Oh. No destroyable wall or... Wait a minute. Okay, I think I know what it is. It might have been like because of the recent updates the game's gotten. That's not a bad thing, though. It's not a bad thing. Games aren't without their problems. This isn't even a problem, though. It's just, you know, game had a glitch. We still have another essence, and that's up ahead. So just know that we're not done with this level, because this is just the heart chamber. We still have the forge. This is just the entrance to the forge. We're going to know. With a very similar architecture to what we saw in Doom Eternal. And, yeah. So, that is everything, I'm pretty sure, in this area. But not the level. And again, just remember, you don't have to explore every nook and cranny of a level to get everything. You just have to find the vital areas. So this leads us to the forge. which has its own fair share of secrets, which we will be more than happy to see. Because there's quite a few here. It's not like we're going to be out of options. So, mastery challenges. We will complete those throughout the campaign. It's not exclusive to anyone. There's a secret here. Get to it, all we gotta do is this. That's all we have to do, is just that. Gives us a ruby, which is nice. That's nothing. So that is 6 out of 9 secrets. There's another secret up there. There's a lot of secrets in this area. So don't worry, we're not gonna be skimping out. I know what I'm doing. Ah! Well, at least I got the secret. There's still 2 more secrets that we need to get, so don't worry, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Because there's one up here, and then there's one up here. And then we have that final encounter up there. Alright, so in order to do this secret, you need to just jump over here. That's it. So we have a codex over here. It's one of the secrets. probably thinking, okay, well, how do we get over there? What? Cause an earthquake, that's what we do. No, but in all seriousness, we just had to activate this, and so it'll lead us right up here. Alright, that's all the secrets. There is, however, the demonic essence that we'll be getting here. Just a reminder, anytime you see the demonic encounter symbol with the little bars on the side, that means it's an essence. Yeah, it's But yeah, so we're at 220 number out of the 500 required to get the master, which will give you the gold skin, which is known as Conqueror. So it makes it different from the Ultra Nightmare and Pandemonium skins for the Slayer, in that you don't need to do an Ultra Nightmare run with those weapons. You just get those for completing their masters. Anyway, we got all of the secrets, but we only need one last thing, which is the demonic essence, but we'll be getting that during the fight. With that, we will be able to get the second to last upgrade, which is Harvester. Killing multiple fodder demons with shield throw will empower your next charge, allowing it to deal increased damage to the primary target. We need 2 rubies for the last shield upgrade. And then you'll notice runes. What the hell are runes? So, runes are a way to enhance your abilities in battle. Think of it sort of like having a special ability that activates when you perform parries. The first one we'll be getting is, actually I don't remember. I'm gonna go ahead and get this, just so that way, you know, do that. Got some, sentinels here. And now, we have the fight coming up. It's gonna be fun.
No signs of the demons, Thera.
First, let me go ahead and actually plug in my freaking VR headset, because the other stream I forgot to do that, so I plugged it in like 2 hours late. 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. I had to make sure
We won't have much time.
Yeah, you can see now that we're not in the control of the makers, our eyes aren't glowing, which I think I might have stated this before, but that was a reference to the God mode / invulnerability power up in the
The
original
Ancestrals
games.
never really die. The heart endures. We harvest the energy. Nim unve anme veseque spara. Nim unve anme veseque.
Well, really where the camera is zooming in. Also, hey, two people watching. Hello. How y'all doing? Oh, we got some glowy shit. This is good. This is so good, it's gonna do something. What is that something? You're gonna find out. Yeah. You're gonna love this. Yeah, that's blood. That is empowered blood that is gonna be dripping. And then oh, yeah, baby. But as you notice, the camera kind of panned over to the Slayer's little detonator thing. That also happens to be a camera. So that means, yeah, the makers have been spying on these people. Kind of creepy if you ask me. Anyway, shield room, ground fissure. So, ground fissure is the very first of the 4 shield runes that you get. The other 3 are ethereal daggers. I think that's the name. There's machine gun turret, and then there's heavenly bolts or something. I forgot what the other names were, but you'll see later on in the campaign as we play. Pairing Hell Surge projectiles. Note, it says projectiles, so it's only the... Well, as you can see there, the projectiles. So any melee-based Hell Surge attack will not work. So, for example, if you're in a fight with a Vagary, then it'll do that. We'll now activate the power of the shield rune. You've been granted the power of the ground fissure. The ground fissure creates a linear damaging ground attack that will also interrupt enemies. So, you got 4 of these, which is pretty cool. And just like with the shield and the melee weapons and the guns, you can also... By the way, when I was saying that the mastery challenge for the cycler was super easy, it's not just easy, it's piss easy. Look at that. Look at that. We're already at 398, which is awesome. We saw these guys over here, so we could definitely increase them. Look at that, we already got the mastery. Look at that. You can easily do this. Again, some of them are harder than others, but that doesn't mean they can't be done. Give me that! Yeah! And with that, we have max cell capacity increased. And it also means... Lucky here, 100%. We got all the gold, which I think it might have glitched, maybe. Unless I got it that quickly. Because I know it's not a super big level. So we got both the rubies, we got the first ever Wraith Stone in our journey. We got demonic essence for health and ammo. We got the secrets, so we got all 9 of those. We got both codex injuries, and we got the collectible toy. And the skin. The game just loves piling it on. Yeah, so we got all 3 of the challenges and the mastery challenge done too, which is great. So the toy that we got was the Vagary, which again is a returning enemy from Doom 3, but it looks way different. But yeah. Yeah. The next episode is going to be another 2-parter, where we're going to be taking on the Forsaken Plains, and then going big mode again against the forces of Hell in Hell when we go to Hell for the first time since 1997. Because remember, this game canonically takes place after 64, so, you know. Anyway, with that being said, that's going to do it. So join me back on Sunday when we go to Hell, which is ironic because that's also the day that people go to church. Anyway, with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to do any of that stuff, but it is certainly appreciated. As I have a terrible voice crack there. Am I sure I'm 28, or am I pretending to be? Anyway, with that said, see you all next time. Catch you later.